Active time report time! Yeah! What's good? Gentle peasants. Peasants and peasettes. So we are 20 minutes out. And we are just going to chill, chat, hang out. And we are bringing some bare Final Fantasy 15 love to this live stream right now. We are loving it. We got Sora in the house. Final hero, Final Fantasy hero. So I'm going to upload this after, most likely. If you want to skip 14 minutes and 26 seconds ahead, that's when the active time report is going to begin. We've got Zakiritsu Gaming, Phoenix Thompson, Fabulous Potato. How you all doing, guys? Good to have you in the house on this most auspicious of days. So let's get some bare love for 15. Because I've spent so much time addressing the issues that I get so caught up in talking about that I find myself in my videos constantly having to remind people I love this fucking game. I love the story. I do. Because some people, like yesterday, when I did that video, they get the impression that I didn't like 15. I love it. So I am talking all about the things I love from 15. Spoiler alert. Type it in the comment section, guys. What was your favourite moment from 15? Hit me with it. Oh, and I will, meanwhile, try to keep the music running. Keep you guys entertained. Let's have a little, what's this Somnus remix? Oh, yeah. To Be King. And that is the whole thing, guys. It is everything to do with the Brotherhood. During... What I liked most was... And a really deep moment for me was... how they always made it seem like a replica. So with Regis at the start, when he was saying goodbye to Noctis, do you notice how Regis first of all spoke to him as king? Sort of in the throne room. Then Noctis went out. And then he went out and spoke to him as father. And there was always this importance on having it first as the king and then as the family member. And they mimicked that at the end. Remember when the brothers said goodbye to Noctis? And they said goodbye to him as a king. And they sort of bowed to him as their king. And then it had the camping scene after. So then it was back to them being friends. Oh, that was so cleverly done. That was so deep. So the campfire scene, every scene with Arden in it. Oh, Arden. Arden. Such a dope villain. Again, how could they place him at number 10 on the villains list? I mean, you just have no objective reasoning at that point. But yeah, that was one of my favourite moments. And as you know, when they ate canned food around the table. Best quote from the game. Let's think of the best quote from the game. Oh, I don't know. I really liked the old Versus 13 quote that Noctis had. Let me turn this down. Might be a bit loud. There was an old Versus 13 quote from Noctis, which was I can't remember exactly what it was. Only fools make decisions in this world. It was something like that. Let me try. It's my favourite quote, and I can't remember it. Noctis, only fools quote. What was that quote? Only fools and horses. I really can't remember what it was. Yeah, then there was Get Off My Seat Jester. That was really cool. Oh yeah, just take a look around. It's undeniable. Here it is. Let me just remind myself what it was. Fools set the rules in this world. Just take a look around. It's undeniable. Holy shit. That is a good quote. And it's true. It's bloody true. And yeah, you can see that quote slipped off in verses 13. Noctis was going to be so dark, and I really think he was going to become a pretty nasty, almost villainous figure, because that quote is very much like that. That's the way I see it anyway. Yeah, there was nothing either good or bad, but I think he makes it so. I had a lot of hope for that quote, because I really like it when they... Oh, perception. So we are 9 minutes out, guys. When Ardyn says, calm down, dude. Yeah. But what we're thinking is going to come from this active time report. What are our guesses, guys? Please don't focus too much on the mech suits, the Power Ranger suits. I have to hear about those new cutscenes in this ATR. Have to. And I just want to see what Tabata says. Please be translations. Please. Do we think there's going to be translations in this? Probably not. And this is what's annoying, guys. The 30th anniversary didn't have translations. They didn't stream it live. It was all geared towards Japan. This active time report is probably geared towards Japan. Japan didn't buy this damn game. Best-selling Final Fantasy of all time, but they bought so few. Stats for you guys. They just crossed the 1 million sales units mark. Only just now. And that is historically low. Final Fantasy 13 at this point had sold nearly 2 million units to Japan. So they are way off, and they've even bought almost just as low as Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 sold this much. So Japan haven't bought Final Fantasy 15, and it's not a reflection of Final Fantasy. They don't have consoles, guys. So the fact that this is the best-selling Final Fantasy, we are their consumer. We are their customer. We purchase this fucking game. Make the ATRs English. There better be English subs. That's what I hope so anyway. But, guys, anyone who's entering the stream, let me know your favourite moment from 15 and what you're hoping for in this ATR. Like I said, guys, I still believe I might be alone on this. I still think they could make Final Fantasy 15 a masterpiece. Now, I know it's too late for the scores. I give it an 8 out of 10. But I honestly think if they bring in the cutscenes and everything, this could become the masterpiece. That's what I'm hoping, at least anyway. I just want some good news. Yeah. Favourite moment for 15 ending. I'm going to actually say Chapter 13 was also some of my favourite moments. I really liked the explanation of the Star Scourge, the science behind it. So they talked about how there were the... it was more like a particle, a parasite-based particle. I'm going to explain this really bad, but basically it got denser at higher altitudes. So that's why it would create that layer of darkness that was blocking out the sun. Now, by that logic, if the Star Scourge density gets higher at higher altitudes, what would have happened if Noctis and Cor had gone up on a mountain? There would have probably been some bare-ass demon up there, guys. Some bare balls demon. That would have been epic. We should have climbed a mountain. Right, what other theme shall I stick on? Let's have a look. DJ Pezguna. I like this. I really love this 8-bit remix. The song was definitely awesome. Let's turn it up a bit. But we are 5 minutes out, guys. Hold on to your butts. And there's so much hate going for Tabata now because of what he said. He said not really. It reminds me of the Genova cells. My favourite moment of 15. The ending. I hope when you say that, you mean that in a positive way. Like, my favourite moment of 15 was when the game ended. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that Tabata said that. And I kind of think this could be true too, because he couldn't talk about cuts. And it was kind of like a PR stunt where he took the shit on himself. Now this could be true because if they don't want to be negative about 15, like it's selling so well, so perhaps they decided to strip away any kind of negativity, make everything in 15 seem like it was intentional, push it, promote it. You know, say that we didn't cut stuff due to time constraints, and this was how we intended to make the game. I think that's really impossible. I think Tabata was in a situation where he can't win from day one. I think he just kind of dodged the question, I think. But yeah, he definitely stretched the truth on that one, Arden. Lucius Calum, I agree. Oh, why am I here hoping for Dissidia news? This person just said Dissidia. Of course there's gonna be nothing like that. But March for the Gladiolus. And in case anyone hasn't seen, I'll show you this, guys. I said I pooped a bit because this was incredible. We are going to hear about the Gladiolus event, very likely here. The DLC, sorry. Check this out, guys. Check what someone spotted. One of Gilgamesh's blades. It was there in the scene, and we didn't notice it. Gladiolus has taken one of Gilgamesh's swords. Ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! And, I mean, the thing is, guys, is that Excalibur? Or Excalibur? Is it Muramasa? Is that Muramasa? It is Muramasa. Okay. It'd just be funny if it was Excalibur. Gladiolus picked up the wrong sword. Oh shit, I've just opened Internet Explorer. Gilgamesh is stellar. Every character in this game has been stellar. Guys, I'm going to be doing that video on Final Fantasy top 5 ladies here in the West, what we have voted for, and Japan. I'm going to be doing that real soon. But the interesting fact is, Arania is on the top 5. Arania. Holy crap, guys. Arania is officially one of the top 5 favourite Final Fantasy females right now. It's mad. Let's put this on. What the fuck is playing? Oh, they're going. Oh, it started. Oh, right, let's cut this off. Alright. We've started some music, guys. What time are you on, Pez? 10:58 over here, guys. But, yeah, Aranea. It's absolutely... Bonsai tree, I agree. Milk, 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 our wallets, please. That was my attempt at singing your song. Female Cane Highwind. That is exactly what she is. And it's epic. Arania Kayarts now. Preach! Preach! Brother Crystal Thread. I would buy that. I mean, if we look at how much that would cost, the Cane Highwind, the new one, is ridiculously expensive. Where is it? And it's beautiful. It's incredible. I ain't gonna find a price for it, am I? It's like 160 quid still. But look at that. Think of an Arania. Arania. I'm sticking with Arania. Fuck the proper pronunciation. It's still Gentiana. It ain't Gentiana. Look at the quality of that. Oh. Oh. Incredible. An Arania version of that would be off the hook, people. Off the hook. Is it too quiet, too loud, guys? Please let me know. I've got to stop clicking on myself. Oh, I got me some chroma key action. I just saw it. What's all this fuzz? Get off me! See if I can play about with the lighting a bit. Oh, it's because this is a little bit green. That's why there's green in this jacket. So let me take this off. Arania reminds me of lightning. Kind of it in attitude, but I can really see why Arania became a fan favourite. She was, outside of the Brotherhood, one of the biggest characters. And what I really liked was when Ignis went blind. And she just said, yeah. Like she cared. She was like, what's up with your eyes? She was like, oh, that sucks. It's a cool world. Man, that was deep. And how she just went on to actually saving people at the end. Her, Biggs and Wedge. They were actually going around saving people at the end of the world. Deep. Deep. And she's just so fucking hot. Oh god, let's just get a picture of her. Why am I dancing around it? She's just damn hot. Good googly moogly. Things I would do. Roberto Ferrari, my man. Tight, tight. Tear it up. Tear it up. Motorboat. Anyone shipping it? She was really kick-ass. Indeed she was. We're going, guys. Hold on to your butts. We're going in. Hard and deep. Come on. Talk about story. Please don't dodge it. Don't dodge the story. Talk about it. Embrace it. Make this game... Ah, what was that? Hey! Tab, tab. Oh god, that's loud. Oh, no subtitles. We got any translators in the house? Annotations, annotations. Come on, guys, everyone tab. Tab. I love these two. These are such a great comedy duo. Even though they're not very comedic. They're like Reno and Rude. Right, we got any translators in? Right. I'm going to keep this open. In case. We can read from here what's happening. Hey. Alright, hold on guys. Turn it up. Alright, I'll turn it up. Let's keep this chat here. Need to move my head. I'm one with Tabata. Let me shrink my head down. I could try and translate. Thank you. Translate away. I'm going to try to make heads or tails of this. I hope Tabata doesn't read the comments. Live translation needed. FF15 was a good game. Let me hear an amen. Let me just hear an amen if you agree with me. If you, one, liked FF15 and you think it's a damn good game. Doesn't mean we can't still talk about where it fell down, but who thinks it was a good game? Let me hear an amen. I loved that game. You guys saw my live reaction. I couldn't make that shit up. You saw what I was like at the end. I was in floods of fucking tears. I felt satisfied. I felt happy. I was like, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. You saw my reaction, guys, live. I weren't making that shit up. Yeah. I felt so good after 15. It was just so fun. So, never let anyone make you think otherwise. And please don't let my videos make you think otherwise. If I come out and I talk about Tabata putting his foot in his mouth, don't let it make you think otherwise, guys. A solid 8 out of 10. I agree with that score. Alright, come on. Hi. 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 600. What's happened? What's 600, guys? Translate someone. What's happened? What did they just announce? 6 million. Ah, is that what that means? 6 million sales? There were 600 cutscenes that were cut. They'll be releasing 600 DLCs. There were 600 scene cuts. But yeah, 6 million units sold in Japan. I think that's what that means. 600 Shiva clones to Diamond Dust my nuts. Dope. Well done. 6 million. 6 million. That is the highest selling. Typically, most Final Fantasies have only got that in their first year of sales. So, it's only got 1.5 mil now to go before it beats FF7. 1.5 mil. 600 cup noodles. 600 fishes caught. $600 is the total DLC cost. Shit. 600 months till FF vs remake. Lol, the bants. The bants. So how many we got in the house, guys? How many people we got aboard? How many we got? Sorry about this. Perception. Just need to see. 400 guys. How you all doing, guys? Let me see your names. 600 tip bounces. Please turn up the volume. Right, let's go. Let's turn up the volume. 600 Arden face and heel turns. Okay, let's turn this up. Is that better volume, guys? Let me know. Do we hate the West? Do we give a shit about them? I wonder how stressed out Tabata is. I wonder how he's feeling. How do you think Tabata's feeling, guys? Type it in the comment section. 600 times I came during 15. 600 new Ignis recipes. It feels like that. 600 times Ignis stopped me driving at night time. I'm adding that one. Right, I just saw a fur coat. I saw a fur coat. Arden, is Kenny the Crow confirmed? Kenny the Raper Crow. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Kenny the Crow is coming for your booty. Alright, here we go. Oh, Corleonis. Oh. 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 Oh, good googly moogly goo. Right, I'm going full screen. Yes, Gladio and Cor. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. No. What's the fucking odds he's pointing that at Vestel? What are the odds he's pointing that gun at Vestel? Oh, that was amazing. Incredible. Can we just see that again? They'll just talk for a bit. Let's just see that again. I don't give a shit. We're watching it one more time here on the Peasants while they talk. Kenny the Raper Crow. I'm going again. Watch carefully for the detail. Whoa, there's 4 Zolums. There's 5 Zolums. 5 Midgar Zolums. What? Behemoth with wings. Big cup noodle. Oh, those those Magitech are differently designed. They've got capes, guys. Capes. More of those undead. I hate those guys. Raphios. Killing Raphios. Good. Oh, Gilgamesh's sword there. Incredible. Oh, yes. Oh. Guys, who thinks he's pointing out for Stale? Let me know, guys. God damn it. What's everyone saying? Who thinks? What did you think of that, guys? Yes. This is how I'm going to express that. Yeah. Pointing the gun at Zach. Yeah, he's definitely pointing that at Vestel. And we never see Vestel again. Prompto kills him. Telling you guys, he is going to shoot Vestel. I got a feeling. I'm calling it. Corleonis is Gilgamesh. Oh no. They're not getting. No. Surely not. Surely Corleonis isn't Gilgamesh. Nah. No, because he takes his sword, and we know that Corleonis becomes a demon hunter later with Iris. So, 10 years later. Demon Slayer Iris! Oh, let me hear it in the chat. Who needs to see 10-year-older Demon Hunter Iris? Preferably her outfit is leather. Leather outfit. For sure. Gladdy has a red warp strike. You're right. Gladiolus had a red warp strike. What does that mean? Prompto is pointing the gun at Umbra's human form. Please give me my Demon Slayer waifu. So let's do it, guys. This really funny joke that you people in the West can't understand. Get the translator dude here, come on. I see old Iris as a new Tomb Raider. Hey. So come on guys, Iris or Arania? Type it in the comment section. Let's have a vote. Iris or Arania? PS4 Pro, 60 FPS. 60 FPS. 150 to 200. 200 watt. Arania, Iris, Arania, Iris, Arania, Iris. 60 FPS PS4 Pro patch is happening. When's it happening? Anyone can translate a date. Oh, 21st. Oh, is it the 21st of February? Wow. Could be happening in 3 weeks, guys. 3 weeks for Pro, I think that confirms it. A real mix, but I think Arania takes it on this vote. Arania beats Iris. I think that's what we're getting here. Hello? What is this buffering? I ain't seen buffering in bloody decades. Is it just me? Of course it's just me. Buffering. 200 picks. Oh, is that the picks? Right, so 150 picks is going up to 200. Okay. Cool. Cool. A lot of people are saying 200 picks is not enough. I don't think it's enough now that we can take our own snaps. Now we can take our own snaps, get that up to 300, maybe 4. Why is there even a limit, for fuck's sake? 500 is easy.
先行で経験値を
I mean, it's only a
稼い
proxy
で
photo.
アップデートでいきなりレベル上げるっていう技使えないので、そこはご注意いただければと思います。
溜め込んでアップデート即キャンプしても無理だ
I
よ。
mean, Jesus Christ, how hard is it to hold 500 photos? But
はい
I mean, that's where I say I'm not
貴重なア
too
イテムを使
bothered.
ったりしないように
そうですそうですそうです。
ぜひぜひ
はい
用意どんでお願いします。
Limit break for
そし
photos.
て多分これがですね、
Was
とって
good
も
Vogue
皆さんからいただいているのが写真。
まあ皆さん本当写真楽しんで
I wonder if they're going to
ね
introduce any more
はい
soundtracks.
本当嬉しいんですけども、まあ
That'd be pretty
少ねえよ
cool.
とはい。お叱りの
From
言
some
葉を
other
たくさ
game.
んいただいてます。世界中で。
はい。
で今回
Can't see the bottom
150
because of your head
から
pairs.
150枚
Sorry, let me
増え
shrink
るので
myself.
結構容量がですね、増えるんです。なので皆さ
Let me go over
んハードディスクの容量の残り
はい
残量に気をつ
Two
けな
sets,
がら
guys. I'm gagging for P. Willie Dinkus. Keep talking.
今回200枚まで食います。はい
Keep letting me know what's going on. Together with the power of the
はい
peasants.
はい
We're going to dissect this ATR.
結構このキャラによって
Please don't miss anything.
写真写りが
Quick!
いいとか悪いとか、この写真は撮っておかなきゃとか、まあいろいろあるじゃないですか。
そうなんですよね、
はいはいはい
絶対手放したくない写真とかありますからね。
はいはい。なので大切な写真保存してくださいぜひ。
お願いします、
はい
そしてこれはやっぱり嬉しい方もいらっしゃると思うんですが、
はい
チョコボに乗ってる時にも、あのミュージックプレイヤーが使えるようになる。
そうですね。
はい
結構チョコボに乗る時間長いですね。
長いですね
はいはい。
はい
なのでチョコボのテーマ以外も聴けます。
まああの曲もいい曲なんですけどね、
ええ
あれしかないかったですからね。
そうそうそう。
はい
その他の時に選択できるんで、
うん
はい。チョコボに乗りながらも好きな音楽を聴きながら楽しんでください。
これはあれですかね、
うん
徒歩の時のミュージックプレイヤーと同じような感じで、
はい
レガリアショップかなんかで
Did I miss anything?
はい。
No, right, we're still on this. I'm feeling.
無料で見ていただきたいと思います。
Oh, the music player is available on Chocobo. Thank God for that. It also needs to be available when fishing.
そう何もしなくても勝手に更新
I could have spent hours fishing if we had the MP3 player. Who agrees with me that the MP3 player also needs to be for fishing, not just the chocobos? But that's good. Progress. But I'm so happy now. Like, the best thing to come out of the 30th anniversary was the hints of the 15 DLC and that trailer. Yes.
はい。
Yes, everything about that trailer was spot on.
はい。
I really hope they give Corleone a story.
無敵スーツ、
はい
窓インピンシプ。
はい。
Anyone feeling me that
ま
a big hope of theirs in the Gladiolus one is that
後
Core
日配信と。
gets some
こ
story?
こが今日我々が
I hope they're not just along for big
いろ
old
いろあった
fight
部分なんで
fest.
すね。
はい
はい。
これ今日の出来事なんですよね。
今日の
I just realised something, guys.
言葉遣いにも気をつけろっていう。
Who was it who told Noctis
あ、わ
about
かりました。はい。
Regis dying?
は
It was
で
Corleonis.
すね、
はい
Corleonis broke the news
パワーレンジャーの
to Noctis.
版本さんから、
はい
Well, what does Gladiolus not know yet? He doesn't know that Claris is dead.
ございました。
い。はい。
はい。
So could Corleonis be there and he's going to be the one who tells about Claris's
デ
death?
ザインを見直そうと。
そうなんですよね。
And it would be kind of a mirror of Noctis finding out.
に似せるように作ったもので
I
はない
kind
ん
of
ですけ
think
れ
that's
ども
why Gladiolus might have left to get answers
バレ
on
じゃない
Claris.
版本さん。
版元の方だからね
And Corleonis was
はい
there.
これは
And I really hope they make it super
ということを
emotional.
ねはい
Like, I hope they make it emotional.
で、
Gladio finding out that Claris is dead.
一昨日のその
Claris was a dope
30
character,
周年の
guys.
そのセレモニー
Like,
の中で
Can we get a shout out for
情
Claris?
報ですね
Can we get a hashtag Claris in the comment section? You know when Claris stood by Regis's side,
ノクトがパワーレンジャーになると
you know, and he refused to leave his king's side, and he had that super
はいでそうこのまま
dope ass great sword, and he went in. Man, Claris was dope.
うちのオリジナルですっていうふうに
Let's get a hashtag Claris in the
おそらく
house.
誰かに迷惑かけることになる
A hashtag
ということで
Claris.
急遽デザインを修正すると
He was
いうふうに決
a
めました
super cool character.
おかげでですねその他の予定していたもの2月21日にそのまま
Justice for Claris.
と思うんですけれどもこの無敵
Super cool guy.
一旦デザインをし直し
Oh, and how will poor little Iris find out
改めていつ配信できるのかが分かった
about her
時点で
dad's
もう一度
death?
告知するというふうにさせていただければと思います
Do you think in the Gladiolus and Corleonis episode they're going to find a way to get Iris involved? Like maybe over a phone call or
はい
思います。
はいちょっとね
Maybe not. Maybe it will just be them two.
楽しみにしてほしいと思ってましたし楽しみにしてた方多かったと思うので本当にそこは申し訳ありませんでしたはい
level cap has increased to 120.
でやったイベントで
Oh, guys.
通勤もしてないところでポッと発表した内容が
News: the level cap has increased to 120.
おいこらって言われるって結構
Random, but do you think Nomura is going to make FF7 remake
変われじゃん
as dark as
そうですね。
Versus 13?
でも、こ
I
の
I think Versus 13 would have been darker than any Final Fantasy we ever had.
ももちろん楽しい
So I really don't think it would be darker.
ゲームプレイなんですよ。
But I think they'll make
30
7
分だけ無敵になれる
dark.
はいどんな攻撃も跳ね返すっていうこういうね
I don't think they're going
スーパーヒーローのようなゲームプレイを
to
してもらいたいなと思っているもので、でその後実は20
I don't think they're going to dodge
使えないっていう仕様なんですね。
はい
Making the
でこれは
dark
実
bits
は
dark.
昨日
I think they might dodge some of the prostitution issues,
そうその方が
like the honeybee in, the implied rape. I mean, you look in and there's like all this kind of weird, creepy, rapey shit going on. I want that to still be in, but honestly, I don't think Square Enix will have the courage for that. I think they'll keep the cross-dressing, even though that's going to probably offend some motherfuckers.
ゲームが上手い方は
But I think they'll dodge some of the more rapey stuff.
ゲームを進めたいのに
And who's upset about that? Who wants the rapey stuff?
もちろんです。
Type I want rapey stuff if you want rapey stuff. If you want Dawn Corneo to thrust.
うまく30分を使って、
I think Honeybee In will still be in. Don't get me wrong, I think there'll still be Honeybee girls. But I don't think they're going to talk about their clients. Like one of the Honeybee In girls talks about one of the dudes and how he's not very nice, but she has to sleep with him. And then you look in and there's like this guy tied to a bed. And
そうなんです。で、ズンズン
I think they're gonna dole some of that down. Even though I do want rapey stuff. Justice for rape.
ぜひぜひ
Hashtag rapey stuff. I want rapey stuff.
お待ちください。
More
さあ
rapey,
そして今
please.
これ2月のアップデートという
Such rapey,
はい。
much molestation.
3月はですね
What's this?
結構大きめですねやっぱりその
Alright,
まずは
so
DLC
はい。
として
Gladiolus is DLC, 28th of March. We know that already.
第1弾
そうですね。
うん
はい。しかも、まあ、
Oh, I'm so
あの
excited.
遊んでみたくなるキャラじゃないですか、グラディオって、豪快なアクションで、はい、そのグラディオを使った DLC が
Triggered.
ようやく配信の目が立ちましたので、3月に、はい、配信させていただきます。
I cry when this is not in the game.
アップデート無料の方として前々からお約束して
That little scene of
はい
Prompto holding that gun,
あの
shaking and trembling and nearly crying.
はい。
ゲーム終盤の
That has given me so
まあ、
much
今回は
hope.
チャプター13です。
So much
チャプ
hope
ター13の前後の部分のストーリーの保管
that we're going to get some really awesome story in these DLCs.
まあ、エピソードグラディオ
Who thinks we are?
は
Who thinks that these DLCs are going to lay
そうする
down
とおそらく
some
全
much needed
ユーザーの
story
皆さんが遊ぶ
groundwork?
ものではなくなってしまうと思うんですが、
Oh, this is the power up
そう
in
なんです
chapter
よ。でも
13, is
グラ
it?
ディオのその操作感っていうのは、できればどのユーザーの皆さんにも全
Okay, so is this not the date for... Yeah, this is the date for Gladiolus DLC, and is this the power up for chapter 13?
ノクトとはぐれている
And
グ
the
ラディオ
change
を
around,
少し
they're going
プレイ
to
する
make
という
it...
要素も含んでいます。
Hey,
そういった
Hey,
ことも
King
含めて
Ads
チャプター13の
My man
パワーアップになりますので
My man.
全てのプレイヤーの皆さん
Please be
グラディオを使う
ignited.
機会を
I'm
ぜひ
ignited.
はい
I'm
グラディオで
excited.
プレイするとこんな感じなんだって
Yeah.
垣間見える
そうですそうです。はい。
Chapter 13 overhaul. Ah.
終わりましたということで3月28日にこの
I mean, I don't feel it needs an overhaul, but okay, an overhaul. Fine, fair enough.
しています
Who feels it does need an overhaul? Let me just know in the comment section. We are a democracy.
もう一回さっきの動画見ておいた方がいいんじゃないかな
Manifest.
方もいらっしゃると思い
どこ
ますよね
に無敵スーツが入ってたか
そう、
はい
それ
はいは
はい削ったと思います。
はい
はい、
はい
ギリギリでやりました。エピソードグラディオを
I really cannot wait to play Kingdom Hearts, guys. I just saw someone whose name was Aqua. I can't wait. Hold on to your butts. Hold on to your fucking butts, mate. Is it the same trailer? Wait. Looks like it's the same trailer. Okay. That carnival was so fun. Is that some sort of arena? This seems arena-esque to me. Or is it just new bosses? Let me know, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that scenery. That looks so good. So this looks near the disc of Corthus. Am I right? Or the Rock of Ravito. Is this under the Rock of Ravito? I'm really bad with names. Look at Gladiolus going ham with that Gilgamesh blade. I really wish they showed Gilgi. Oh, I can see the angst. I can see... Oh, I can smell the angst. Angst alert. It looks like the gorge. It's under the reactor. It's called Tabata Crag. It's the alright. So guys, that is called, where Gladiolus is, the Tabata Crag. It's the canyon that connects Cape Kame with Lestalum. Thank you, Lashings UK. Cape Kame with Lestalum. That's where Gladiolus is going. Eminem Prompto.
そうなんです。はい。で今回エピソードグラディオっていうのはグラディオの
One place looked like the ice
という
place.
ところが一番の軸なんですけど。
Terrence, you missed a super cool trailer, my man.
プロン
And it's
ト
super
の
cool.
ちょっとそのキャラクター性っていうものが軸になっている。
Come on, what are they saying, guys?
はい。はい。楽しみにしてください。
Better play an MG Plus when Gladio DSL up, or even better. Do you think a new game plus is the best way to go?
はい。
It's the spiky
楽
place.
しみ。
Gozaimasu. Arigato, senpai. Hi, hi, hi. Those are all the Japanese words I know. Have we got any Japanese speakers in the house?
初めてちゃんとああいうのやったと思うんですね、英語版としては。
So, in the chapter 13, Overhaul,
あとはローカライズのダンとね。
I'm
はい
guessing that's where they're going to introduce Ravis's motivations. Is that possible?
すごいね。
That's where they'll add that little gem. So I need to ask the standard question that every stream gets asked. Who's your favourite in the Brotherhood?
はい。はい。
Ignis. Ignis in the house over here. So the fact his DLC is coming last, and that's the one I'm most excited
は
about.
い。はい。はい。ね。
We'll get there, we'll get
そうで
there.
すね。ルーナの携帯
There's a
持ってないっ
Q&A.
て答えましたね。
A Q&A.
はいまあインソムニアにしか携帯
Please,
は
Tabata, don't
ない
put your foot in
と
it.
いう風にやっぱ設定的にもなってたので、まあ本当にそういうことだ。
Pez.
あと子供の頃にまあ
What's this?
昨日約束してたので、まあ
ATR translation
続
thread.
けてるっていう方がロマンチックじゃないですかという話をしたら、まあアメリカでは交換日記とかしないからって話をされましたね。はい。
Alright, there's a bit of a translation. I'll have this open up over here then.
昔はあったみたいなそういう。
I'll try to
だけど
translate.
今はないですと。はい。でもいいと思います。
What's going on? Episode Gladio will introduce gameplay that will focus on Gladio's fighting ability. Episode Prompto will focus more on character development. Okay. Chapter 13 power update. And yeah, the Gladio one does happen when Gladio temporarily leaves the group.
まあイギリス英語というのは
Standard. There's a boost of DLC, and that will include a boost sword, a dragon mode, and a new reel, a new fishing reel. Riveting. But a dragon mode. Interesting. Oh, those packs will include the new Power Ranger suits.
言葉はそのなんだろう庶民が使うアメリカ的な英語っていう風にそういう設定にしたんですね。
Fucking hell.
王室だからこそ正当な言葉を使っていると。
なるほど。
はい。だけど、
Okay, I'll keep that
ファ
open.
ミリーであるノクトも、本来はその正当な言葉遣いというものを。
So we got a real mix of likes in the house.
彼は
Ignis,
王
Iggy,
室の
Catherine Grace is on Iggy.
距離を置いていたので、
一人暮らしもしました
そう
しね。
ですそうですそうです。なので庶民的な
Holy shit, a new
言葉
reel.
に親しみ、王室の正規の言葉は使っていないと。
現代以降。
そうですそうです。
Boy band mode
で
engage.
も実はですね、イグニスってこの王室用の英語
Yeah, I don't think God mode cheats are necessary, guys. Not in this game.
それを話すんです。
It's not
それ
necessary.
はノクティスがそういう
I mean, come on. Come on.
そういう人間なんですけれども、イグニス
Who had how many game overs did you have? I think I had like one legitimate game over, and that's because I went into a place that was like 25, 30 levels above my level. So I actually had one game over, and that's because I just decided, you know what, is it possible to get a game over in this game? I might as well step into this dungeon with 30 levels above me. Might as well. The first question was about Umbra. Only role is to deliver messages. Doesn't Luna have a cell phone? I think the idea is that it's too dangerous to speak over mobile. Yeah, game overs in the Regalia don't count. Because if we're counting Regalia game overs, then I game overed about 50 times. Oh, wait, no, there is a question, right. Check this out, guys. Why does Luna and Noctis not use phones to communicate? Tabata says it's kinda a romantic thing that they promised as childs, and it's not like they can't use phones. That is the most stupid thing I've ever heard! What is that? Why is this potato quality? So apparently they don't use phones during this critically dangerous time where lives are on the line because it's kinda romantic. Fucking hell. This sums it up. This gift sums it up.
まあ、OS ハンターだと思われてるでしょ、きっとね。
そうですそうです、はい。そういう感じです。はい。
まあ、これ納得できるな。
Come on, give a better answer than that. Tell us that Niflheim are intercepting the. I mean, of course, Niflheim aren't intercepting communications. Corleonus called Noctis. So let me get this straight. Noctis and Luna, they use messengers of the gods, which is what Umbra and Prina are. They use immortal messenger creatures just so they can be romantic.
バリエーションをどういう風にしようかなっていう時に、まあ一番スタンダードなダンジョンっていうのは普通に作るんですけれども、一番振り切ったダンジョンをどこまで
Does it matter, Pez? Well, not really. It's just fucking ridiculous.
僕は50の世界でこういうダンジョンを作りたいという提案をし、でうちのチームって個性的な意見をなるべくなんていうのかな、尊重する、で新しいことをやりたがるスタッフにはなるべく挑戦させるっていう文化が結構あるんで、まあダンジョンの一つであれば、まあその彼の独特な
Like, for example, when Noctis is going, where's Luna? Where's Luna? Where's Luna? Where's she at? I can't find her. To think that they could have, based on this answer, just picked up a fucking phone and gone, Noctis, I'm here with Camilla, and this is what's happening, and this is why I've been going to all these astral locations, and I could just explain everything. To think they could have just done that. Let's let it go. Let it go. What they're saying now, guys. So have a look at this translation. Hillary Clinton. By the way, shout out to Shuya X, who is translating this on Mognet Central. Shout out to you, my man. Send nudes. What's going on in the chat?
俺それ見たことないんですけど、それ今見れたりしないですか？捨てちゃったんですか
？Go try to keep as up to date with this thread as possible.
PlayStation 4とか Xbox One が発売される前にテストで作ってたものだったんです。なるほど。はい。なのでサンプルしかないんですね。なるほど。はい。なんか一回機会があったら、その動画かなんかを入手して。
They are talking about the Pitios dungeon.
なるほど。
見せたいな。
はいはいはい。
Yes, tell us about that. You masochist. You evil masochist. Pitios was raw. It took me 4 hours.
はいはいそうですね。
こういうのもですね。
But
またQ&A とかもやっていきたいと思うんですが、今日は
despite Pitios being brutal, I really enjoyed my time in there.
はい。さあ次
Who else enjoyed Pitios?
でまあ今日こんな
Pitios was,
お
for
送り
all
してるんです
things,
が
super fun.
アップデートも続けていきますし、
はい
まあ当然 DLC もある。
Okay.
皆さんのいろんな意見もある。
Thank you for 6 million sales, additional 1 million
そうです
units sold after
えーと
release.
まあ、ゲームって開発してる最中ってやっぱ開発
What else we
が
got?
どういうものを完成させようと思ってるか、で
The free update for the game
してい
includes
くっていう作り方
bug
をするんですね。
updates.
途中でユーザーの皆さんからの声っていうのもなるべく反映はさせるんですが、それによって全ていろんなことが変え
There are
ら
now
れる
limited
やっぱり
time
大きな
hunts.
流れっていうの中で、やれる
That was another thing we missed off,
ある意
limited
味だから我
time
々開発の
hunts.
ものまたはスクエアエニックスのものなんですが、
Okay,
発売すると
okay.
やはりお
I
金
hate being
を
under pressure,
で
but
購入してくれた手に取ってくれたユーザーさんのものになると思うんですね。
you can't enjoy
いわ
Pitios.
ば
Pitios
一緒の共有
enjoys you.
物になるのかなというような意識でいます。
はい。
で、今回アンケートをやりたいのは、もう今後は
FF15 was a hard project that would have been difficult without the support of the fans, so Tabata wants to give back to the fans for their
さ
support.
らにゲームを楽しくしていけるのが我々としては嬉しいなというふうに思っているの
The
で、
6 million sales is combined physical and digital. 1 million extra did go out the door, so this is not a shipped versus sold.
なるほど。
地域によっても
For
全然ニーズが違い
あ
ますし、
もう全世界でじゃあやるんですね。
やります。はい。で、個人によってもやっぱり違う。
Why does Regis speak British and English, Noctis speaks
今回
American
3月
English?
にチャプター13出すじゃないですか。
The answer is that Regis uses Royal English, which is more like British English, and the citizens use more casual American English.
それを踏まえ
And
て
so Noctis, who is more a city boy, uses casual English. Ignis uses Royal English to distinguish this difference.
はい。
The difference between formal royal family speech to casual speech.
はい
じゃああれでやったからそれで終わり
So basically,
ではなくて
はい
この後も
Insomnia uses British English,
はいはい。
皆さんがどこを大事に思ってるのかそういうこと
but the people of Insomnia use
そうです
American
まあ
English.
やっぱゲーム
And
なので
Noctis is
より楽しめ
supposedly
る方
more
がいい
a
と思いますし
city boy. And that does make sense. He went to
せっかく
school
お金を払って購入してい
in
た
a
だいたので
very
その購入してよかったっていう気持ちになって
he went to school in a very
どんどんさらにね良くしていきたいし、これから
What do you call it?
FF15 に触れるという方に
normal
も
down to earth
そういう
school.
15である方がいいのかなと思いますので、ぜひぜひ一緒にゲームを良くしていってください。
はい
はい。
わかりました
はい。
なんかって言ってる間にもこう、
はい
コメント欄にもねいっぱい、
はい
あれだ
Makes sense to me.
これだ
Makes sense to me.
ああ、
シフト
そうですね。全然読めないんですよね。話
He worked at a fast food place too.
はいはい。
When did Noctis work at a fast food
アンケー
restaurant?
トに関してはそのいつどんな形でというか
Yeah, Noctis was raised by servants with an American
い
accent.
ただきたいと思います
Yeah, because he lost his mother. He had that nurse, so he wouldn't have had his mother's
テンポいいですね
influence in his
そんな
life.
に脱線もせず
はい。
That actually makes a hell of a lot of
心な
sense.
しか
That
元気がない
そうね。
I could get on board
パ
with
ワーレン
that.
ジャーにね、ちょっとね。
すべて
はいはいはい
They are now doing a
あんまり
questionnaire.
触れないでいいじゃないですか
あ、そうですね。はい
必要なことはお伝えしたのに
はいはい。
さあそれでは次
Announce the Dark World DLC.
机にカフェのこと
はい。
確かに
I've come up with a
ね
new
この間第3弾
recipe
が1月22かな、終わって、
Pez, if Regis could lend the Kingsglaive the power to warp strike, why couldn't Noctis give the bros the power to warp strike after Regis died and became king? I mean, they kind of did get it, didn't
まあ
they?
なんでまあ、
They,
好評のうちに第1弾第2弾第3弾
Well, actually, no, they didn't really get
まあその総括的なこ
warp.
と
Well, they kind of got warp powers,
まあゲームに
obviously with the
登場してます
weapons that they've always
見た
had.
ことあるんですけども
はいはい
ぜひこの方に
I suppose they could have had warp strike,
高橋店長かっこ仮
but that would have been just way too hard to program. Imagine what the glitches would have looked like if they made the brothers warp
着
strike.
替えてるあれ
They'd have warp striked up to cliffs and stayed
あー
there.
そうだね。
その格好で車内を歩いてる
Hey, it's the Square Enix Cafe guy.
はい。
It's him.
皆さんこんにちは。スクエニックスカフェ、店長過去仮の高橋です。
The Square Enix Cafe.
うち店長が
They can also armature
そうなん
chain.
ですよ
That's true.
はいまあ高橋過去仮、
仮と、はい。
それから、新店長、
はい
それからサボ店長、
そうね。
3人で回してるお店でした。
Maybe it's something to do with Noctis not having the ring.
まあ先月ですね、1月の22日まあ第3弾ですね、終了させて。
How comes Regis didn't already have the royal
本当に
arms?
まあ集まって
He
いただい
did
て
have the
本当にもう
royal
ありがたい
arms.
限り
本当ですね。はい。
He had all of them.
まあちょっとおっしゃったようにもう、
He just didn't go to the tombs to get them because you don't need to go.
もう発売日イベント並みですよ。
あ
Gladiolus
ー
is
同じ場
bullshit.
所ですもんね。
確かに場所も同じ確かに
はい。
はい。200
Is that the same guy from there?
ちょっと
I think it is.
本当申し訳なかったです
That's him,
朝の整理とか
the Square Enix Cafe
整理とか
manager.
ですねちょっと孫ついちゃったりとか
あ
ですね。
そうだったんです
はい。
ね
まあ
Right, let's see if there's any more updates on the translation.
ですね買い物するのにもですね、
Bum,
3
bum,
時間
bum,
分ぐらいかかっちゃって
あ
正直ありました。もう言っちゃいますけど。
はいはい。
So there will be a survey. From this survey,
本当に申し訳ありません。
they want to find out what fans and players feel and want all up from the world in different
楽
regions
しみにしてたくさん来てくれる。
to get to know what it is that the players desire.
メニュー、まあこれ第1期のメニューですね。
So there is a
ラン
survey.
キングってこと
Oh, look at this.
ほうほうほうほう
The meteor.
野菜たっぷりシチューが大人気だったんですね
Is that the Ultros soup?
すごいちょっと癖になる。
いやうまかっ
Is
た
that the Ultros broth?
そして第2期あ
お
あーこれも食べたね。
Oh, I'm
美味しか
so
った
hungry.
ソースの感じとかがですね、
はいはい
本当にこうしっとり入っていて、
うん
すごく美味しかったなと。
店長みたいな
一応
I could practically smell that
第
stew.
3弾
第三弾
あー
これ食べてないんですよサクサク鶏カツ
Look at that pose.
ラザニア
食
食べてないですね
べてない
いやいや
What the fuck?
行きましたよね。
Is that a steak and egg sandwich?
一緒にお店
はい食べました。美味しかったです。
Ignis knows where it's at.
なるほど
本当に
So yeah, guys, there's going to be a survey that will be carried out globally to see what we want in 15. And in regards to the Square Enix Cafe, the grand finale for the FF15 collab ended with a bang, with over 200 people
いや
lining
みんな美
up.
味しそうに食べてるし、なんかその
200 people were lined up outside the Square Enix Cafe.
でファン同士のなんか姿とかも結構見れるじゃないですか。あれ嬉しいですよね。
An Ignis cookbook.
まあ
Oh, guys, who's hungry?
時々まあ夜行ってみたり
I'm
とか
starving.
まあタバさんとも一緒に行って、でやっぱ
They've
り
come up with
本当に
new
FF15
recipes.
が大好きな人たちがこう集まっていて、で見てても本当に15について、
I think that food's actually going to be at the cafe by the looks of
で
it.
まあ周りも15の装飾で
A steak and egg
本当に
sandwich.
本当に楽しんでくれてるんだなっていうのはよくよく、
はい
Give it to me. Give it to
そのああじゃ
me.
ないこうじゃないのこうじゃないの部分ちょっと知りたい
I'm so hungry.
ややこしい
冗談ですすいません。
危ない危ない
はいはいはい。
Time to vape away the
アン
hunger.
ケート取るんできっと
そうですね。はい
なるほどね
はい。
はい。というところでですね、まあ本当にやらせていただいて、で、まあ計画的にはですね、3期で終了というところで、
そうですね
はい、やっておりましたけれども、
I
まあ
want food. I could eat a whole
本当に
Jewhorn.
ご要望をたくさんいただきまして、まあいよいよここでですね、第4期
お
やらせていただくことに、
お
決定させていただきました。
Oh.
ただ
Hi, 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 hi.
こ
Okay.
れって
Let me check the ATR.
その
So how are you feeling about this ATR, guys? Give me a review. How do you think it's going so far? I think this is better. I'm kind of happy with this so far. It's well paced. But the manager, Takahashi, he is the one who is in the cafe, in the carnival.
いや
There were so many people on the last day of the collab, and there were many delays, and they were very sorry for the trouble. But they are also very happy for the tremendous support.
終了したくないと思ってましたし、で
So basically, they've complained about the
みん
delays.
なが仲良くなっていくっていうのは本当にいいことだと思ってて、まあそれを続けたいと。
5 out of 10 so far, 8.2 out of 10,
はっきり思いまして
4 out of 10, loving it so far.
カフェって本当に
I mean, come on, guys, we got the DLC trailer.
本当にいろんな方、まあ
What more are you
数の方々
expecting
ですね
here, guys?
すごい協力いただいていて、
カフェスタッフ
本当
They're not going to be announcing anything like Dark
運
World.
営の方もですね、協
Anything
力いただい
super
て
cool.
本当に細かな人たちすごい関わってる人多いんですけれども、みんなにやっぱり相談したときにもう即答でもうやるべきだよ、まあぜひやろうって、みんな快く受けてくれてですね、それって本当にみんながみんなの力というかですね、皆さんが本当に
No more
実
updates.
践をいただい
0 out
て
of 10, not enough Luna.
ここはですね、しっかりと企画を詰めてですね。
Rania is irrelevant. How the fuck do you justify that? Fuck her. What are you talking about? You weird ass motherfucker.
調整中です。
Rania is irrelevant. You're fucking irrelevant. Actually, I'm going to type it. I'm going to type that. Let's start the flame. You're
状
irrelevant.
況は先ほどお
How
話しした
dare
通り
you
ですね
hate on my waifu?
はい、決まってなかった状態なんですけれども、
I think I spelled
グラディ
irrelevant
オ編
wrong.
が出るあたりにはですね、なんとか間に合わせて、
3月ぐらい。
来月末
Need some thick Luna DLC with character development. Hello. What's going on?
でも喜んでもらえるなら
Cycle it back a bit.
やるんですか？
もう決まってんの？
ですね、状況は先ほどお話しした通り
God, ATR. I've got. So, how many of you have got a pro,
状
guys?
態なんですけれども、グ
How many have got a
ラディオ編が出るあたりには
PS
ですね、
Pro?
なんとか間に合わせて、
3月ぐらい。
来月末
So you're going to be getting the 60
頑張りたいなと思っており
FPS.
ますのでですね、
Goodness.
告知はですね、スクエニカ
Let's go to the bottom.
のトピックスやツイッター、それから15のコミュニティ
Arani's original design had her panties on display. Did they?
ご来店いただければと思っております。
I never saw that.
よろしくお願いいたします。
Yuna,
よろしくお願いします。お待ちください。
come say hello to everyone on the live stream. Yuna,
他の都市とかも
Yuna.
そうなんですよ。今ね、コメント見てたら大
おい
阪、札幌、
ユーナ
九州と
カ
か
大
メ
阪一回行ったよね。
やってましたね。
うん
ハリトーカフェに。
大阪
はいやりましたよ。
だけ
Yuna.
どまあ大阪ももちろん
The dog's
まだ
sleeping.
ね
She must wake up and entertain you.
みたいなこと
ですね、ぜひ地域にいろんな地方に
ユーナ
地方都市にですね、
Come on.
と日々思っておりますので、
はい
There's a treat, a bone marrow,
いいですね。いろん
a
な地名が
walkies.
出てきてますね。
どこですか？
金沢とか。
仙台ね。
If I say walk, she'll come
あ
running
大阪
down.
で僕に会った。
Guarantee it.
奈良、
はい。
Shall I say walk,
奈
guys?
良ね。はい。
ぜひ、
She actually. Oh no, she's already here.
札幌、名古屋
そう
はあれじゃないですか。
W word gets you every time. Come say hello.
そこまで行くと博多も入っちゃ
あ、
う。
そう博多とね。はい。
Hey, say
まあ
hello.
カフェが無理
It's Final Fantasy 15.
広島。
Prompto's got a gun. It's gonna go pew
鳥
pew.
取島。
はいはい。
Ignis and Gladiolus and Square Enix Cafe. Doobie doobie doo. Oh, you want a hug? Go on then, give me a hug. By the way, guys,
まあ
Ugh.
いいもので最終的に
stop licking my ear, pussy.
踏んで
By the way, I'm the only one that she will hug. My girlfriend gets really triggered by this. She will not hug my girlfriend at all. She doesn't hug anyone.
やっぱり
They try to get her and they try to force her head into their shoulder, but she won't hug anyone but me.
ぜひお客さんに
That is magic, guys.
まあ
This is why you get a
やっ
dog.
ぱりお客さんが
This is
欲
love.
しいとかやりたいで
This
す
is love.
元なので
Now fuck
本
off.
当に1000円いただけてまあ嬉しいなということと引き続き頑張らなきゃなというところだと
一つ一つじゃあ皆さんの要望を頑張って実現させていきましょう。
Alright. Any more
イ
news?
タリア、イ
なるほどね
タリア来てくれないんじゃないですか。
Dog suit.
あれでしたっけドラクエモンスターでやってる。
Because she thinks you're a sloth,
今
not
は
a human, mate.
ドラクエの
Oi! Hit the fucking keyboard.
ですけどもまあ本当にガタッと変えてこのでかいスライムとか
あ
バーンと置いたりとかあと
はい
全く雰囲気変わるんですよ。
ー、店入った途端ドラケンなんでしょ。それはそれでちょっと行ってみたいよね。
ぜひぜひね決して15のカフェではないの
はい
で、コラボやってるんで他のタイトルの時にぜひ足を運んでいただきたい。
そうだね。
Anyone got any dog? Let me know what dogs you got, guys, in the comment
第
section.
4弾をやるということで、
はい
If you got a cat, it don't count. Because cats are shit. Hashtag cats are shit.
はい
Hashtag cats are shit.
はい
We got some more questions from the. Oh no.
ということで、
So
で
うん。あ
the Square Enix Cafe
あ、そうですか。
collab
はい。
will be
あのですね。
extended for a
あ
fourth
まあさっ
event.
き
The fourth
皆さんにア
event
ンケ
will
ートをお願い
commence
する
at
と
around the
言い
same
ましたね。
time as a
それ
Gladio
で
DLC.
どういうね、
Guys, in March it's confirmed there is a fourth
どういう部
event.
分がもっともっと楽しみたい
Jack Russell, I've got a collie.
まあ我々の
I've got a
方
collie.
でぜひこれは実現させたいなと思ってる
Kilo Master
要素が
cats are shit.
あります。
はい。
今日はですね、まだ全然作り中
Got a
なんですけれど
dog
も、
named
例えばこう
Stella.
いうのを僕らは提供していきたいと思っているというところをね、一つ
Joanna
紹介したいと思っています。
By the way, Joanne, you won the Balthier
コン
figurine.
トローラーあると思うんですが、まあ、実際に
Have you messaged me yet, buddy?
動いているものを
Congratulations on winning
皆
that.
さんに直接大食いさんに操作してもらって見てもらおうかなと思います。
Oh,
なぜ俺
is
が
he gonna
そうするのか
play?
というところも面白いんですけど、
はいはいはい。いや
He's grabbed a controller, guys.
もうちょっとこう緩く、
He's grabbed
作って
a
るものも
controller.
そんなになんていうんですかね、まだできてなくても、例えば
Gameplay
こういうの作ってるんですよねっていうのをちょっとね、
Hold on to your butts.
消したいなと思ってます。
Hold on to your
開
butts.
発途中のものなので、
Grab him, guys.
で、
はい
Get your hands on your
最終
glutes,
的に
for
は
fuck's
そういう
sake.
ふうに
Come on.
改定いたしますが
Come on, come on,
それで
come
は画
on.
面を切り替えていただけますでしょうか。
はい。
さあ、ということで、
うん
レガリアはいつもの風景に
go widescreen
はい。
ちょっとカメラ回すとですね、
こんな感じです。
おかしいぞと。
はい。
Oh
おかしいぞ
no.
指すわっていう
Oh, they've raised the car. Oh, that looks
高い
like
ですよね
dog shit.
これまだフィニッシュデザインじゃないです。
It's okay if you could do jumps from it now. Can we do jumps?
ちょっとオフロードをしていかないとできない遊びが。
Oh, why have they raised the suspension on the fucking Reglia? It looks.
まあ普通に走り始めて
はいはいはい。
何が違うんだろう。
はい。
As long as we could do jumps because of that.
でもね、これ僕にもタイミングがあるので。
Is this the off-road version? Oh yes, this is the off-road. Oh! That's where we're
フ
at.
リードライブを
That's where we are at, ladies and gentle peasants. Sorry, I'm
いろいろ
13
と
seconds
開発
behind
してます。
for buffering.
はい。
でもそうまだね、俺
Yes.
でしかも
That's
今
what
の
I'm talking about.
なんか飛んだりもし
Pimp that Reglia.
でもまだ
Sweet.
今その挙動もかなりリアル
Oh,
で。
they're broken down.
ぶつかると
It looks a lot more controllable.
乗り越えられ
They've
あ、ダメ
they've sorted the steering out.
乗り上げました僕。
バックできない。
はできるんですか？
バックできない
い。や、これも
Yes, this is nice. Oh, he's already islanded his car.
っていう風にですね、もうやっぱり
Already
結構
islanded
ハマって
it.
しまう。でこれぐらいハマってるとすいません。
タイヤが空転してます。
He's already done a
い
derpy.
ややっぱそうだったか。まだ配信できないということがお分かりいただけたかな。でもうちょっと先まで行くとモンスターとかがいたから絡みたかったんですけど。
He's done a DJ Derp Guna.
はいはいはい。
That's the end of that.
我々が
They can't go back, they don't have a save point.
ゲームをどんどんこう
Well, there we go.
可能性をちゃんとこう一つずつ広げていってずっと楽しめる FF15 にしていきたいと思ってます。
I can't believe that just got ended
今
by
日
a
はこ
rock.
れフリードライブをちょっと紹介しましたけれども、他にもいろいろ実験していることもあったりしますなので今後はできればこのアクティブタイムレポートっていうちゃんとした情報番組の体裁じゃなくて、開発スタッフがいてこういうものを作ってるんだけど皆さんどう思います
I like
か
that
っていうのを見せる
though. That's
機会を
cool.
作ったり、または
All in all, that is
こう
quite
いう
cool.
機能って
It makes sense that they had to raise it off the ground for it to go off-road.
そういったことをこう
Fantasy based in reality,
カジュアルに
guys.
ブロードキャストするような
Fantasy based in
番
reality.
組もちょっとねやってみたいと思ってます実験的にっていうことの
And are we gonna have to go to Cindy to get her to raise those hydraulics? Add in a nice little Cindy animation as she cranks some levers or however the fuck you raise a car.
そうですあれをもっとカジュアルにラフにこちらもあまりこう気を使わずに皆さんにも気を使わないで見ていただくよう
Right,
にやりたい
let's see. So they have said that they are working on and brought a working version to the PC. So that demo we just saw there, guys, was running on the PC
なかなかみんな
and not the console, as it's the dev
出
kit.
るにもやっぱり
So that was just on
いろいろ
PC.
と覚悟がいる
They want to add free driving, so they're working hard to implement it. They want
決まったらカフェの
players to enjoy
いい
off-roading.
ですねはいはいはいはい
さらに売り込んで
So guys,
なのでそのなんだろうな
what have I been saying? All of these,
重要な発表をいろんな人にやってもらうとかではなくて本当にこれから一緒に
all of these features that are cool
っていうような機会が
and really fun,
そうですはいはい
but they're GTA style customizations.
悔しさでいっぱいです
They're Western style
思ったより
customizations.
進めなかったね
And while I'm glad we can off-road, they're working really hard on it.
じゃあ第1回は大藤さん
Work hard on just the story, please.
さあということでいろいろ
It's kind of like we're back to square one with the same issue. West, 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 west. West. Western features and Western perks and Western...
去年の年末いっぱいでプラチナデモの配信を終
But,
了しますよという告知をさせていただきました
No, I'm not going to complain about it. They just need to really prioritize their focus.
はいはい
Because I don't give a fuck what no one says, okay? The story has an average of 81 hours of optional content and so many features that I don't care what anyone says, they could have got more story in
まあ
there.
興味ある方はねもし本編遊んでまあそういうデモがあるんだって今
But,
この機会で知って
そうですね
はい
They really focused on features and gameplay,
期間ありますので
15コレクションとかイリバース
which is okay,
ぜひ
because the gameplay in 15 is very good.
落としていただきたい
And the road trip felt amazing, but you know what I'm saying, guys. You know what I'm getting at. Platinum demo will be no longer loadable from the 31st. Thank you, Shadow of Light. So from the 31st of March, the Platinum demo is gone.
これカメラさん撮れますかね
Who gives a fuck?
いただいた
Again, I'm gonna say the platinum demo was.
The
Platinum demo was. The only good thing about that was it showed the day and night cycles beautifully, and the weather cycles, and some of the lighting.
なので
It was more like a tech demo, to be honest with you, than an actual gameplay demo.
おお、そうなんですね。
But other than that-
イメージはちょっとわかんないですね。
ね、ちょっとね、
はい
僕らも見てないので、ここは音楽集
An FF15 piano CD,
な
a
るほど
piano
楽しみ
collection.
だな今回音楽出版のメン
お
バーと一緒に我々も結構、
Oh, what is this a picture of?
やる気があるし
This never
フ
happens.
ァン大好きなので
Noctis holding Luna's hand,
なので、まずは明日の
and the moon.
コレクションの PV
When the night has come,
が
and the land is
と
dark,
いうような情報に
and the
関しては
moon is the only light we'll see. Why the fuck didn't you just give us one
ま
night?
ずは明日
Right, who's with me, guys?
なんというふうにご期待
I realise it is more profound that Noctis and Luna never had a moment together,
名曲が
and there is something profound in that,
はい
that they never even
僕
got
はどれ
one.
がピアノ
moment
になるのかはもちろん
But just imagine if Noctis and
すごくいいです
Luna had
なので
one
それに
night,
ふさわしいジャケット
just one night, say that picture there,
はい
they went for a walk,
はい
just them two, at night,
明日の PV
over the rocks, and Noctis was helping Luna along, and it was adorable and cute, and just one night,
さあということで、
はい
one fucking night, that's all I wanted. I'm sorry, I know it's profound that they didn't have that, but that's all I
なん
wanted.
かこのアクティブタイムレポートの役目
Even if they just went fishing.
そうですね
はい
でまあ確かにこの後の情報
And honestly, if they'd have had one night and they'd have-
形でその
And all it would have had to be was a 1 minute
はい
cutscene.
いければと思いますし、ただまあここぞという時はね
そうですね
If they'd have done that, I can assure you guys, when Luna died, I would have bawled like a baby. Who agrees with me
それが
that?
今日の結論です
Because I cried at the camping scene. I cried at the end. I didn't actually cry that hard during Luna's scene. I cried when Ignis went blind. If they'd have had one night, who else would have cried hysterically at Luna's scene?
すぐにでも
そうですね
やらせていただきたいというふうに思い
そう
ます
I would have.
今ね VR はみたいに
Oh no.
なってるじゃないですか
Noctis
そういうのも
died a virgin.
VR もちゃんと今作っています、
うん
そして大体配信できる
That's
のはこの辺り
actually
かなっていう
true.
ような目処も見えてはきてるんですけれどもまだ正式にねそれを告知する
Noctis actually did die a virgin.
今こういう感じのものを作ってるよっていうのを
Oh
まあ
God.
軽くお見せするような機
That's a realization for you.
なと思ってるのでそういうところをこれからは
Do you think Zach? Well, obviously Zach Fair didn't
いただきたいな
die a
と思います
virgin.
はいで今年
Did Aerith die a virgin?
は、全力で
I don't know.
F15 を
Who
さらに
thinks Aerith
と
died
い
a
うことを
virgin?
我々続けていきますので、F15 を好きだというふうに思ってくれた方々はできれば今年1年
I cried hysterically. Grace did cry at
なん
Luna
か1年
dying.
経ってみたらどんなゲームに変貌してるんだろうっていうの楽しみですけど
I wish I cried like a baby when she died. I was sad, but I was sad for
もしかした
Noctis.
ら
That's the bad
年末の
thing.
ATR をやる頃には第18弾
いやそんな
だけどいやさっきねだから高橋店長
Supposedly
が
Platinum
ああいう
Demo
ふうにこう
was
ファンの
extended
人た
due
ちの気持ち
to
に触れてああいう
high
す
demand.
ごいわかるんですよね、僕らも発売した後になんだろうこれちょっと一つの目標だったん
Yeah,
ですよ
she died a
ナンバリングの
virgin.
FF としての目標ってなんだろうな今まで遊んだ歴代 FF の中で15が一番好きなナンバーになりました
Is Cindy a
一人でも多くの人
virgin?
に言ってもらうって目標を掲げてますよね
Definitely.
それをねやっぱり直接
100%
言ってもらった時にこう込み
No question about it.
はいそれもなんだろう単純に15に対する評価ではなくて
There will
FF
a
っていうものに対する
PV
こう愛
for
情
the
がこう根っこにあって
piano
だからこそ
collection.
のねコメントをすごく
So a promotional video, guys, is coming
ああいう
for
のに
the
触れるとね
piano collection.
なんかこう絵も言われぬなんだろうな不思議なこうモチベーション
Will it be Shimamura?
なんかこうなんだろう
Shimamura
よくわからない使命感
dropping her
を皆さんのためにやんなきゃいけない
Dimdimaduras
多分
on the piano?
そんな感じで、
まさにそれです
はい、我々開発もねほとんどの
I cried when Kenny the Crow
今
died.
年1年頑張ろうというふうにしてます、はい、
When did Kenny die? Oh yeah, Arden killed Kenny and took his suit
しっかりとやって
and then drugged
思います
Noctis.
また ATR とか
Yeah,
わかんないですけ
it
ど
makes sense.
まあ決まればすぐにお伝えします
Kenny got killed by Arden.
情報の発信の仕方も
Confirmed.
できますよということで、
はい
はい、本日のアクティブタイムレポート新春スペシャル、
はい
これにて
When you say Aerith was a church girl, she was pure.
はい、
皆さんありがとうございました
ありがとうございました
I don't think Aerith was a church girl in a religious sense.
ニコ
She
生
just went there
の皆さん
because it was. That's the point. What religion do they celebrate in FF7? As there's a church, I'm assuming there's a religion. But there we go, guys. That's the end of that. Holy schmoly. So what do we think? I'm actually pretty pleased with that. Some cool announcements. The off-roading, the DLC stuff, the piano collections. Nice. On point, I think that was. Sure, we can all say we would have liked the Dark World. And maybe a bit more on when the free cutscenes are coming. But I really think the Holy Church of Nomura. But I think them saying that the overhaul in Chapter 13 stuff's going to come in there. So, yeah, overall, I'm really happy. And off-road Regalia, I'm cushy with that. It's good. That was a maybe an 8.5 out of 10 ATR. We can always hope for more. This is the Square's worst ATR, Mecha Duck. If you think that that was Square's worst ATR, I can fucking assure you, mate, you have not seen the ATRs for Final Fantasy 15. There was an ATR where for 47 minutes, Matt Kishimoto talked about the game case. If you think that that was the worst ATR, then I'm sorry, you haven't been watching the fucking ATRs. Just simple as. So, that was actually a pretty solid ATR, to be honest. I'm happy with that. So, the trailer was really cool. The trailer was really cool. Just enough. At the end of the day, what would ATRs be beyond that? It would be promising us things that they're still way off from doing. So, I mean, you say you want more with the ATR. What would they do if they said, oh, we're thinking about possibly one day doing Insomnia? And we all go, oh, they're doing Insomnia. Woo! They're doing Dark World. Woo! But they told us, and it's still a year off. Remember in that article I broke down, where Tabata said stuff like that would still be a year off? At the end of the day, when they announce stuff like this now, and it's still a year off, we complain that they announce stuff too early. But now you're asking for that. And then on the flip side, when they do announce stuff, typically we've complained that they've showed too much that is spoilerish. Like Final Fantasy 15, they showed too many trailers and stuff. And that didn't show too much in the spoiler territory. So that was good. That was on point. Everything about that was where it had to be. And I think this is what we need to expect ATRs to be. And I think we're going to have them for Final Fantasy 7 Remake. They pretty much confirmed it. But that's what I think. I think it was pretty dope. Let me know what you think. We'll have a quick readie. I will upload this on the channel if anyone wants to watch it. So you can scoot out now if you want. I'm just going to keep talking to the peasants at this point. So yeah, what did you guys think? I want to see some feedback from you now. So on you, my darling peasants. In the distant future when I release my game, I would love you to follow the story. Yes, Caitlin Rose Keegan. I will do it. Really not a useless ATR at all. I mean, for all of those who are saying it's average or it's a bad ATR, I'm going to respect your opinion, but back it up. I've just explained why that ATR was on point. Don't just give me some vapid bullshit that wasn't a good ATR. What should they have had? What did they miss? Give us some examples. Give us some feedback. That's the thing. Whenever I'm critical of Square Enix, I give examples. I give alternatives. I don't just vapidly complain, because that just makes you an arsehat. So give us some examples of what that ATR should have had. That's how we make progress. That's how Square Enix get their feedback. That's why they're doing a survey, so that they can see what we want. But unfortunately, the people who just complain, they just complain without giving any substance to what they could have done. And that doesn't help anyone. So what could they have had? Dates, DLC trailer, pro patch, and off-road Regalia. That's pretty much what we got. And that was pretty much everything we needed. The best thing they could have done is that ATR would allow us to play as Gladio in the main game. I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the car thing, I don't I'm not over the moon about it because, okay, it's off-roading. It's a pretty cool feature. I'm not too bothered about it. But I know that some people are really going to enjoy that. So I'm kind of excited that's going in. Maybe it'll be super fun to play. Landing the Regalia was very, very fun. Solheim extended cutscene needs to happen. Solheim can't happen. Solheim was completely eradicated off the face of the planet back in AE. Ifrit betrayed Solheim. That was the one and only nation of Eos. Solheim was an entire, pretty much global nation. Then it got destroyed, and in the ashes, Lucis, Tenebrae, Ortisia, and Niflheim formed. So they really couldn't do anything with Solheim. It's not a region. It doesn't really exist. Anything that will be there will just be desert ruins. So yeah, you could, Lashings UK, when you're talking about seeing Solheim, they could go back in the past. But I think that's way too much work, really. You think they can add in a bunch of cutscenes and story updates in a few months? Yeah, of course, Carl. They can't be releasing stuff like that this quickly. Like I said, they got to bring the voice actors back. So everything Pez talk about now is not in the game, but in some form it should be. Square, you betrayed your fans. I think that's really strong. I don't believe that for a second. Again, I've said that so much Western influence has crept in, but I maintain this, and I want to see who agrees with me. Despite it being open world and not a linear method of storytelling, which every Final Fantasy has had, despite it being action-orientated combat, despite it having a hell of a lot of Western influence, it still felt like a Final Fantasy to me. Who agrees? Who thinks it still felt like a Final Fantasy? So it did to me anyway. The Westerners, their damn off-road cars. Yeah, I mean that is very, very Western. Like Pez said, stop spatting bullshit without elaborating. Yeah, come on. If you're gonna say stuff, please give us some examples, because then we can address them. But the next schedule, so we've got a bit more news. There are no current plans for the next ATR and will depend on the demand from players. Interesting. So there's no plans for another ATR at the moment. But they think it's show snippets of what's to come, so all will be well when it's high time. The distribution of new information will be announced through various other options. 2017 will be a year where 15 continues to improve and build on to provide much continued enjoyable experience. So yeah, that's where it's at, guys. Cindy's boobs got censored. I don't think they did. 100% agreed. Something that excites me is that I'm quite certain the DLC will possibly not have open world, or not much of it anyway. Yes, that is a very good point, Caitlin Rose Keegan. I strongly agree with that those DLCs look like they're going to be very linear. That Gladiolus bit looked very linear. I can imagine that all of the DLC are going to be built in linear chambers. And that's great. That's perfect. That's where we're going to get story focus. Honestly, I can't tell you guys enough how open world has come at the expense of too many things, and I at this point just despise open world. The Western obsession with open world is fucking insane. Like, it is just ridiculous. Almost every Western gamer just shouts about open world. Everything has to be open world, open world, open world. And you see it in Final Fantasy, complain about open world when it never has been. I've spoke about this before, I don't need to speak about it again. So I'm really glad that they could be very linear in those DLCs. And it does seem like that based on those trailers. So any closing points, guys? I think that's the full translation. I don't think we missed really anything at all. There wasn't really much of a Q&A. I think there's only really 2 questions, and they were kind of pointless fucking questions. You know, why does Regis speak in that tone? There was 2 other questions actually. So besides why does Regis speak British English and Noctis speaks American English, there was also why is Noctis so poor when he is royalty? To which the answer is he's hiding his fortunes to blend in with the commoners. I mean, it doesn't really do a great job because everyone instantly knows who he is. Dino knows who he is. Cindy knows who he is. Viv knows who he is. Everyone who ever meets him kind of knows he's Noctis. The other question was, how was Pitios concept born? To which Tabata says, we need to go back over this later, but some developer wanted to make Rama a massive floating head. But that didn't work out. But he used this idea for Pitios. Hold up. Some developer wanted to make Rama a massive floating head. That didn't work, so they used that idea for Pitios. How do you go from that to that? Where was the fucking crossover? I don't see any correlation. They wanted to make Rama a massive floating head. Wow. Rama is the thunder god. So yeah, that's it. I think that was the only thing I missed off was those other two questions. Wow. Just never ceases to amaze me. That totally explains Pitios. How could I not miss that? Just when I was in there for 4.5 hours, I was like, Rama's floating head. I really get that. I mean, there was the Pitios statue, but that was a sexy... I kind of still think that was Eos. Are we all saying that that was Eos, that Pitios statue with the opie that we had to dive into, and I slipped off of her thighs. Damn those thighs. So that's it. I'm going to round out there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. If anyone who wasn't happy, again, please feel free to message me if I didn't see any of your responses there, because I want feedback from both sides, from those who enjoyed and didn't enjoy. So yeah, be sure to hit me up on Twitter and everything. And also, for those who enjoyed it, we'll continue having a chat about it. So any final closing questions? If not, I am out. That's it, guys. I'll catch you later then. This was very solid. Zodiac Hunter, Catch the Final Hero, Spaghetto, King Az, Saz, Silky. All of you guys, thanks for tuning in. Terrence, Laker, Gracie, Rangel, Fan16. Until the next video. Leonard keeps saying I'm being all formal. What do you want from me, mate? What do you fucking want from me? Is this how you want me to speak to you, my ATRs? Am I being too formal? Huh? Me old mucker? Catch you later, guys. Kubo! Look, guys, it's not my fault, okay? The stream is extra delayed today. We've got a lot of peasants in the house. So, I'm sorry it cut off the Kupo sooner. I will try again. Kubo!